This then for the small final, as they say, the bronze medal position. Willy Kanis up against Kaarle McCulloch. Kanis are one up. Tactics in this?
Well, I mean, it's a good idea to know your opponent's strengths going into it, and Willy's a bit of a powerhouse, so I definitely think that that Kaarle here would want to kind of keep the pace slow early on and keep her opponent relatively close. And obviously keep good observation. That's the key to sprinting. And Kaarle, as you can see, she's doing really well at that. Good observation, keeping her on Willy all the time.
She's able to push hard, though, because she knows that Willy Kanis is exceptionally powerful. Spins are very, very light geared as Willy Kanis. She's going to come over the top of she and right on the line. We're very close. Kaarle McCulloch just tried to force her up and keeping it away from the line. Kanis knew that she had the measure of her here. So it's one apiece between Kaarle McCulloch riding for Jayco here, the Australian, and ex-BMXer Willy Kanis. Well, she does a bit of BMX again now, but...
yeah, I think she still dabbles in both disciplines, but the way the BMX was going, the jumps were getting a lot bigger, and that wasn't her forte. She was more of a powerhouse. You know, like me, the track racing kind of lends to her, and you know, she's doing relatively well. And she has actually been riding track bike for a good few years now, but she hasn't really concentrated on it until like the last couple of years. But you know, I'm sure she's going to be a major contender in probably another year or two, and definitely probably by London.
Kaarle McCulloch knows she is a powerhouse. She's already tried to keep her very high on the boards, just messing with her head a little bit, taking her up, letting her come back down, taking her up again. Here they come for the bell. McCulloch's got about 3 bike lengths. Kanis is not going to let that happen this time. She can come on the inside. McCulloch, oh, she has to concede because she's got the line, and that's an easy out for Willy Kanis. Well, I think just a tactical mistake there for McCulloch.
Yeah, she... a little bit poor on the observation. I mean, I think she should have closed the door. It's just a hard one sometimes, because if that rider behind you enters that sprinter's lane, which is basically the red line and down, then you have to kind of give way. But for some reason, she shot back up the track. I don't know why.
I have no idea. So we move on to the final then. Anna Meares, a former world champion, come back from a horrible, horrible accident a few years ago, and Guo Shuang, who's playing the bridesmaid at the moment, to Vicky Pendleton in the world standings, really. She's come up in the last 3 or 4 years. The Chinese track program, of course, aimed towards Beijing, but now, of course, they can carry that on towards London. Meares, very, very experienced. Guo Shuang, real powerhouse and tactically getting better and better all the time.
Yeah, she's had a lot of international coaches. Guo spent a lot of time at the UCI school there in Switzerland, where they have a track, and that's where the UCI is based. So she's been having a lot of tactical help in the last few years, and her strength is still developing.
Anna Meares here. Just trying. She's going to come over the top. She's going to really work hard, and she does. Guo just doesn't have the kick. Well, the crowd here absolutely loving that. An Australian victory for Anna Meares. She's been around for a long time, and this Australian home crowd here really adoring that. Meares then takes the gold here in Melbourne, ahead of Guo and Willy Kanis. Kaarle McCulloch has to settle for 4th. She's getting better. She's a small rider, a little bit like a Vicky Pendleton type of stature. Jess Varnish from Great Britain, 11th in this, and she's still got a long way to go, Jess, but still a youngster.
Yeah, I think she's going to be happy with that. She disappointed, I think.
That's the best I've sprinted in a couple of years, and I hope to hold on to that form or improve by London. Guo Shuang is an incredible competitor, really tough opponent, and any opportunity to create a mistake she'll capitalise on. So I knew I had to be on top of my game competing against her, and all of our races that we've met in semis and finals has been really tough, and tonight was no different.
But Anna, did you feel a kind of pressure here in Melbourne before the race?
A little bit, yeah. It's a bit of pressure in front of a home crowd, but it can add as well. It depends on how you look at it. And for me tonight, they pushed me over the line.